A CanSat is a simulation of a satellite that can be built and operated by students. It looks a little bit like this. It fits inside a can, and it contains a lot of the systems that you would find in a real satellite. For example, it has a battery for power, it has a communication system so it can send data to the ground, sensors to take measurements in the atmosphere, and an onboard computer to program and process everything. The students can carry out a lot of different kind of missions with this. The teams in our competition are asked to carry out a primary mission, which is the same for everyone, and a secondary mission which they can choose and be as creative as they like. The primary mission is to take readings of temperature and pressure throughout the descent and transmit them every second to the ground. And the secondary mission can be anything. Some of them have chosen to take more readings in the atmosphere, such as light intensity or dust measurements. Others have chosen to focus on the parachute, so to make a steerable parachute and try and control the descent and landing of the CanSat. And others have missions that take place on the ground. For example, they're mapping the ground with cameras and GPS measurements, or they have a rover to exit the can and take some measurements on the ground after landing.
Yeah, maybe the most difficult part was to integrate all the circuitry and cable and sensors into such a small place. The main thing is about teamwork, because we are 7 in the team and we could divide our work, and while someone was dedicating to the software part, the other one was dedicating to the hardware part, and it was quite fast.
We learn to work in a team, and when we have a problem, to don't give up and search the problem. And it was sometimes really hard, but now we are really proud to be here and to see what the other teams work.
We are all beginners. We had no idea about processor programming or Arduino language, and therefore we had to learn that one. And in school we learn very basic electronics, so nothing like this. So the whole thing was completely new for us.
We have to learn a lot of things and to research, and a lot of hours were spent in this work, but it's a very rewarding job.
Well, it's fantastic, it's a brilliant experience, even to do a project of this kind of level, something that you wouldn't normally get to do until late university or after university studies. Getting to do it when and still in school is a brilliant advantage. It's good.
I think it was a lot of fun. We learned a lot. None of us really knew anything about the technical aspect of computing before we started this, and now we know well enough to do this.